Yeah guys, today we're back with another video, and today is another Chelsea transfer video. You guys seem to love this, and I like making them. So this is the transfer roundup from the last week, or a couple of days. So let's get started. So first, we have more progression with Edmond Tapsoba. It seems Chelsea are interested in him, but he will cost about 50 million. However, Manchester United and Arsenal are obviously linked with him, but I think Arsenal are off the table. They're like, who wants to go to Arsenal for one? Let's just get that sorted for priority number one. Man United, they obviously need a centre back, but they're more looking at Varane. So Tapsoba could come to Chelsea, which I would obviously love because I do like Tapsoba. So that would be a very good deal. We should look out for. Obviously, 22, he's young. So hopefully this one, it could be done. It could obviously be done, but I thought I'd like it at the moment because it's only just started to become a deal. Like when we were talking yesterday. So it's obvious that there's more from this deal to be done. But keep your eyes out for it. I'll keep you updated. More progression on this deal than last time, so that's good news. Next we have Arrey-Mbi, and if you're a true Chelsea fan, you might know he actually played for us. We had him for a couple of years he was in youth academy. He would have been in Broja, Lamperty, and during their age group. So he's 18-year-old, he plays at Bayern Munich, and he's obviously a young centre-back still. He's 18, I think he left Chelsea when he was like 12. So yeah, he would have been in that group, Livramento, Gilmore, all them basically, like them 18, 19-year-olds. So less than Mount and that. But yeah, he's interested in coming back to Chelsea. Obviously, he went with Musiala, but Musiala left a couple of years later. 30 mil buy-in. He's already played Champions League, he's playing in the Champions League already. So, but at the moment he plays for Bayern Munich too, but I'm pretty sure he's been on the bench for Bayern Munich's first team, which is really good for him. And if Chelsea can get him back, fair enough. He's obviously good and up and coming, but he's one for the future, but there's not much speculation about it at the moment. On to Declan Rice. Again, more progression, again, which is obviously what we like to see. This one seems very, very close, but not 100% done yet. Chelsea have had talks with his agent and West Ham. The fee is about 65 million to 70 mil, which is, in my opinion, worth it. In my opinion, he's better than Henderson, and I just think, like, you compare him. I think he's better than Rodri. Rodri's good, but Declan Rice is better in my opinion. And I think Declan Rice, obviously he played for Chelsea. I guess everyone knows that. So, and they've held talks. They've spoke with West Ham, his agent. So this one, it seems to be close. Obviously he's in England camp at the moment, so it might take a little while to get, probably after the Euros now, or medical and stuff. So we have to wait a little while for this one. Next we have Nicolo Barella. He's obviously 24. Plays at Inter Milan. There's a lot of Inter Milan players here. This one I don't see happening at all. He's also in talks with Liverpool. He's still a young centre mid, and he has good potential, but he's won La Liga. Man, the one I thought Serie A. Don't know why I said that. Yeah, he's obviously a good player. But I think our main target is Declan Rice. Declan Rice is our main target for like a midfield option, which is, I'm not complaining about that. I'd probably rather have Declan Rice, and he's obviously younger as well, and there's that connection with all the English boys. So yeah, but Barella, I can't see it happening at all. Nothing's been agreed yet, obviously, but Liverpool seem to be the team in front to get Barella. Next we have, I'm not going to say his first name, I can't remember. Moriba. We'll call him Yaya Toure, as my friend calls him. He's 18 years old, Barcelona, centre mid. Yeah, you can see, read stats. Name. I'm on a bad day. 40 mil for him, which for me, I can't see it happening at all. There's a couple of teams in the run for him, which include Liverpool again, and PSG and Chelsea. It looks like PSG are favourites by the look of things, or Arsenal. But like, again, who wants to join Arsenal? But 40 mil for him. I know he's young, but he doesn't. It's about him to Declan Rice. Declan Rice is 4 years older, but Declan Rice plays first team football. he just sits on the bench, I assume, or plays their B team. So I think 40 mil for him is way too much. I think you're overpaying for someone you don't really see. So I don't think that one will happen at all. Next we have Saul, 26 years old. Obviously, their La Liga winner. Got that one right this time. Athletic Madrid are willing to listen to offers of around 60 to 80 million. So the other team are interested in him are Bayern Munich, and they are favourites for him. Obviously Chelsea are there as well. They're ready to put in a 68 mil bid, which is good. I think I've always liked Saul. He's a very good player. You know, he's very versatile as well. I think left back, left mid, centre mid, CDM, cam. He's a very good player. So I think Saul would actually be a very good player, and he's won La Liga. I think he actually played quite a few games. So I think Atletico Madrid are pretty stupid, but that's obviously recently happened, like literally 14 hours ago. Next we have Achraf Hakimi. Again, this one seems more likely. He's got a choice again between Chelsea and Paris Saint-Germain. We're looking at about 70 mil for the Inter right mid. And again, he's young, he's 22, it's probably boost the value up. But Ziyech obviously is not 100% at Chelsea, he's a bit in and out. So this would 100% make Hakim Ziyech stay at Chelsea. So Chelsea would also like that for a morale booster. And 100%, I think they're both from Morocco. They're Morocco's best players by a country mile. So to get both of them, obviously PSG are favourites by quite a bit, but I would not mind Hakimi. I think Hakimi was a Chelsea fan, I believe. So again, it's good news. On to James Maddison again. This one's only been happening in the last couple of days as well. Obviously, something must have happened between him and Leicester fans, because apparently something's about he wasn't playing well at all. He apparently just stood on the pitch and just they had 10 men basically. So Leicester fans aren't really happy with him, and he wants Champions League football. The only other team that interested in him were Manchester United, but their pursuit in Jadon Sancho continues, which looks to be Jadon Sancho going to United, which means James Maddison probably will not go there. So obviously Chelsea are the other team interested in Maddison, who have Champions League football. 45 mil James Maddison, not even that bad. He's obviously 24. So Chelsea are the only other team interested in him, which would be good. I like James Maddison as well. So again, like I said, it would be good. It looks likely. Obviously, he doesn't seem to be happy at Leicester anymore. And he's with his best friend Ben Chilwell. On to Willian. Obviously, he did leave Chelsea, and he wants to move back to Chelsea now. It's funny, isn't it? As soon as Hazard wants to come back, so does he. But it seems like he does, but it doesn't seem like Chelsea doesn't want to buy him back. I don't understand why would we. We have Ziyech, Havertz, Mason Mount, Werner. We literally have better players everywhere than him. So I don't see how he's going to get in there. If we did, it would be about 15 million, 10, 15 million. But he's just nothing special. I know Chelsea fans don't really like him. Some have different opinions on him. I've never minded him, but he didn't know how to take a corner. That was just terrible. Then we have Ziyech now who actually whip a good ball in. Pulisic, he's not going to get in over any of them. So I don't see this one happening personally. He can keep wanting him wherever he wants, he's not going to get it back. Next we have Adama Traoré. Obviously this one blew up social media. The Spanish right wing seems to be a favourite one for Thomas Tuchel. He seems to want to play him as a right wing back. This is his main target apparently. Play him as a right wing back, which might not be too bad. He played as a right wing back against Man City and got 2 goals. So he can't be that bad. And it would obviously make Reece James go into the right centre back position. So obviously for the future, Azpilicueta won't be like first team starter. He's literally 31, 32 now. So 30, 31. So he won't get game time in the next 3 years, just saying. Reece James will obviously. So Adama would be actually good right wing back opportunity. So yeah, I think if Adama comes to Chelsea, apparently he'll also be like a second choice right wing as well, which is good. And I think Chelsea can make him half the player he is now, to be fair, so that'd be a good deal. On to the main story, Big Rom. He has said to his new manager that he has no interest in leaving, and he doesn't want to leave Inter Milan. Obviously, some people have said that, and then they leave. There is that case, but it seems like he does want to stay at Inter Milan, which is a bit frustrating because he would have actually been a good option for Chelsea. But yeah, again, I can't really see it happening now. I think what he said. He said he doesn't want. He's not leaving Inter. He's had a talk with the manager. Oh well, just move on, isn't it? But yeah, it's a bit frustrating. I think if not, it'll stay Inter for this year and then maybe next season. So Chelsea's main target now is Haaland, but there's nothing else has progressed from Haaland at all. That's about it. Literally, Lukaku no, potentially Haaland, but no details or whatever else. Now on to another striker, Dries Mertens. Again, I think Chelsea just want to get a striker. It seems like one of them panic buy, just try and get someone. Mertens obviously is a really good player, but he's 34. You look at this at about 20 to 25 mil on him. Again, it would obviously I like Mertens, but 34 years old is obviously, I think it's much more unlikely. It's not going to happen, in my opinion. But again, if Chelsea want a striker, and will he actually be good in the Prem? Don't know. He's been in Serie A basically his whole career. So last time he was at PSV. That's all I can remember. So I don't know. So I think Chelsea, their main target is obviously Haaland, but nothing's progressed. Like I said, nothing's progressed. So it's got to wait till after the Euro. I don't think Norway's in the Euro, so we'll have to wait and see. And now on to the last player, Armando Broja. Obviously he's at Chelsea now. Obviously he came back on loan from Vitesse. Save us one from last. The absolute baller himself. Now he's been offered a new contract. Don't know much of the details of the contract. I believe if it had to guess, it'd be a 4-year deal, 3 or 4 year deal extension, and a new position, like a new role, which would be a backup striker. Because Thomas Tuchel actually likes the way he plays, like the way he is, and thinks that he could be a good backup striker and play first team football, which is amazing to hear. Obviously, I'm certain that I'm Broja's biggest fan, which I'll take that as a compliment. He liked my Instagram posts. So don't want to be cheeky about that. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, I think definitely Broja would be a good deal. It looks like it's going to happen. It'll just be a matter of time. It'll just be a matter of time of when this does happen. But it will be fairly soon. Thomas Tuchel has just signed a 2-year deal as of about 30 minutes ago. So yeah, Broja next, please. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you want more, like, subscribe, and I'll do another one soon. Thank you all for joining us. Peace.